Hello and welcome back to Conan Exiles. This is my barbaric playthrough of the Exile Lands map. Today we're going to be doing something a little more chill and building a Stormglass tower. Here I'm out near Sepermeru, right over here. So Sepermeru's right down here. I like building here. It's nice and flat. It's close to Sepermeru. You know, water, trees, rocks, a lot of metal around here. So, yeah. Looks like we are live. Let me make sure chat looks good. Can everybody hear me okay? Everything look good? Who do we have here today? We have Critical Condition was #1, of course. Phenom Yar is here as well. Robert Mannix. And, Mr. Peter Day hanging out. So hope everybody is well. Critical says everything is good. Oh, there's Reliquancy. What's up, buddy? So yeah, gonna build a tower. Gonna try to. I started this build on an official server game, but I just ran out of stamina to grind out all the tier 3 resources. So yeah, I am gonna go and use creative mode. Today I've farmed up 3 really large bases in my time on official servers, 1x rates, so I'm just gonna skip all that grinding. You know, this base would probably be 20 hours of grinding, so hope you'll forgive me for that, and hope you'll be a little patient as I figure out what I'm doing again. So we'll go into admin mode and enter creative mode. So yeah, if you're playing single player or you have a server admin rights, you can go into creative mode and then you can build as much as you want without any building costs or need to carry any resources or anything like that. So that's what we're going to be doing. Critical says he grinded out all his bases. He feels the grind. Yeah, man. I'll give you guys a tour of my main massive official server base one of these days. All right, so we're gonna do Stormglass. So Stormglass, this is what comes with the Isle of Sipta DLC. It's the tier 3 building set. Let's see, you need to be about in the center. Kind of lined up with this path here. I think I need to go further this way. Don't want to be too close to those guys over there though. Back up here a little bit. Alright, hopefully this will do it. We might have to start over. Critical said he had to grind like 3 hours off camera to make his base with his daily uploads. Are you talking about your Sipta game, I imagine? So we're going to do a circular base, kind of inspired by Isengard, but a much smaller version. So to make circles, you start with a circle of triangle foundations. Then at the end of each triangle, you put a square foundation. And then fill those in. And then at the end of each square, you put a triangle. And then on the end of each triangle, you put a square. Then you just keep going like that. So we're going to do this for a minute. And Critical says, man, pet sometimes sucks. LOL, I was doing some tests and the results are sad. You mean your pet only fights? Yeah, I watched you fight Rocknose with Calithra. She did not do so well, probably because she's does so much damage with poison, being a Sand Reaper queen. But I know I've seen Angar beat Rockslide with a Greater Bear, like level 20, good perks and everything. Getting dizzy. Keep on going. I think I did like 15 rings or something. I just logged into my official server game with this build on it, but I was gonna check it out for a few minutes, but the servers were down and I couldn't get on until like 5 minutes before the stream. Critical says he tested a dog with 100 strength, fully buffed, doing 30 damage to Rockslide. Oh, that's not good. What dog did you use? I've only ever killed Rockslide with Thralls, and that's not easy. So if you're new to the game, Rockslide is this giant stone creature. He's pretty much the hardest boss in the game. Critical Condition took him on the other night with his Sand Reaper Hive Queen. Yeah, imagine how long this just grinding all this out, man. It's so painful. Because first you gotta grind the iron, and then you gotta make it into iron reinforcements, then make the iron reinforcements into steel reinforcements. That's if you have a tier 3 blacksmith. Then you have to make brick from stone, and then you have to make the brick into hardened brick, and you make shaped wood constantly. It's a lot of multi-step processes. Not to mention just farming the raw resources. Critical says the dog he used is a named dog called Brutus. He gets 65 strength from set perks. Oh wow. But he's not hitting very hard. Okay. And he says he thinks it's only on Sipta. Peter Day says I just did a restart of the Isle of Sipta. All good fun. Yeah, John and I need to get back to our game before too long. Our co-op game. Making progress. Thank God for admin mode, yeah. Yeah, I think once you grind out one really big tier 3 base, you've earned the right to do admin mode and creative mode if you're building, you know, if you're playing single player, obviously. If you're playing official, you got no choice. mean, I think in my first 1,000 hours just focused on PvP, like, I think I only built one very small tier 3 base. It was back in like 2018. But I was like my friends and I did like small raiding. It's back before you could climb and stuff. It was really different, and there was only the desert and the savannah. No snow, no highlands, no jungle. Basically, you just had this area. So none of this up here and beyond. When it was in early access. Critical says he farmed 5,000 hardened bricks and 6,000 consolidate. I'm dying. 1K steel reinforcements and a bunch of shaped wood. The grind is brutal, man. Oh yeah, it is, dude. And you don't have pets like an Ark or a buggy like in Dune, man. Dune, the building costs are so much cheaper, man. Although we're getting into the Atreides building faction set soon, and that takes some. You gotta grind up basalt, and you gotta grind up silicone blocks from flower sand, and then you gotta combine those into plastone. So, but like the costs are so much less, and the walls are like twice as big. So, bigger pieces, cheaper material costs. So you can build big and fast in that game without too much grinding. And the Sand Reaper Hive Queen's right around the corner. And back in the day, next to all the world bosses was a legendary chest, so you could just farm legendary weapons easily all day. So I have so many from farming her on my main official server game. Have them all hanging up on my walls and stuff. It's pretty cool. I will show you guys at some point. Basically, I'm going to get it as pretty much as big as I can to fit in this area here. Critical Condition says, it depends on what my next video is. Oh, Phenom asked him how many hours you sleep. He said, like, what, only 3 to 4? It says, it depends on my next video. 8 if it's a dungeon, maybe 6 if I'm basing. Peter says he does the grind because he's an old git. I understand, man. If I had the time. Critical says grinding in Conan is scraping agony after you've done it once. And Peter says that is part of the game for me. Yeah, with Dune, you know, I'm spending all my time grinding out Dune right now. And I am enjoying it, you know, the first time through and doing everything by hand on vanilla rates, for sure. It's definitely, you know, you should really experience a survival game that way at least once. At least the first playthrough, but I'm going to grind up all the materials to put down the benches and stuff over this next week. But man, I love the buggy and Dune, and you know, of course, the Tames and Ark. I am doing all in my Ark members only series. I am doing all the grinding by hand, well, with my Tames and stuff. I don't even know if Ark really has a creative mode. Probably. I know you can spawn stuff in, so. But that's really my first playthrough of Ark. I mean, I have like 2,000 hours in Ark, but that was all just being like a PvP frontline guy, not really grinding and building that much as far as on a massive scale. So I'm really trying to do it by hand this time. But the rates are I don't have them super high. You know, I think 2 times harvest. Critical says, Hobo, you will give me a 2-hour Ark stream because you missed one. I gave you a 2-hour and a 3-hour before that, man. You're so greedy. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I do want to find a good Megatherium and Doedicarus next Wednesday. Reliquancy just said he watched Dune Part 2. Pretty cool movie. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Villeneuve movies are great, man. Look, the HBO series Dune Prophecy is really good. It's about the early days of the Bene Gesserit sisterhood, so I recommend that. It's on HBO Max. Yes, Critical, you have an insatiable hunger for consuming and making content. That is for sure. I understand. I don't really watch TV. I watch YouTube, friends, and content. You know, check my own stuff out, learn from my mistakes, make sure I didn't do anything stupid I need to take off the internet. And, you know, daily show, stuff like that. Neil deGrasse Tyson's Star Talk. It's a pretty awesome channel. If you're into science, recommend that. Then of course catching Angar's stream and watching all of Critical stuff. Keeps me busy. Hey, Allison Novak, what's up? How you doing today? Thanks for saying hi. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. Critical says he can't even build a big base like this because it bricks my frames. It becomes a PowerPoint slideshow. Yeah, man. I'm sorry, dude. What do you got? I know your computer, you said, is about 10 years old. I hope you can get a new one in the near future, my friend. Pretty sure, yeah, if you played Ark for an hour, your computer would probably melt, huh? I know you did buy it from when it was on sale. Oh, and then if we got time, I got some Purple Lotus orbs. We might try to go get a Blacksmith 3 or better Alchemist with some Purple Lotus and Sepermeru. Just knock out the friendlies there with the Purple Lotus orbs. Critical says, once I turn 18, I'll start upgrading my PC, and then I'll have to start paying taxes. Yep. Welcome to adulting, my friend. It's awesome. Nah, I can't complain. I'm pretty happy these days as an adult. Had a rough decade in my 30s to my early 40s, but pretty stable these days, so I'm grateful for that. Alright. See, if I had an AI assistant, I could just be like, extend this out 15 layers, you know? That'd be awesome. I know using AI for like artistic things like creative, you know, like making a game where all the models are AI and stuff is kind of controversial, but as far as a tool for just completing repetitive tasks like this, man, it's great. I think this might be the last layer. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. I hate these gates. That's not right. Alright, I think that's right. Oh. Come on, just flip. Thank you. So yeah, this is essentially the entrance. Gonna make it as tall as the doors as an outer wall. Then a central tower, and then the outer area between the tower and the outer wall will be open air. Phenom Yar says, I love Thrall hunting in Sepermeru. Yeah, it's a great area for it. Do you use the Purple Lotus orbs, or you like just knocking people out manually? Phenom. Peter Day says he fell out in 1954. Alright, man. Critical says, no gonna lie, hope you look like you just hit 30s in your selfies. I'm just good at taking selfies, man. But I appreciate it. GameLab says, hey buddy, hi Chad, little tip for building and crate. If you have trouble with gates, try fly up and look down. I find that helps. Okay. Yeah, I was actually going to go into flying mode. Everybody's saying hi to Game Labs, and Phenom says he can do both. I guess the Purple Lotus orbs and the manual knocking out. Alright. And then here's the center. Forget how many I went out. I think to here. Maybe to here. Yeah, the Phenom says he usually does the Purple Lotus orbs. Yeah, it's very nice, man. So glad they added that. It's like shopping in Sepermeru, all the passive NPCs. Let's see here. Check chat here. Hey, we got 12 people in here with us. Thanks for joining us. I know this isn't the most exciting episode, but thought we would take a little chill day today. Alright, let's go up one more on with this layer. Oops. But yeah, I like to have a treasure hoard in the middle of the base, so if I didn't already say this, that's what's going to go here. Alright, now for the tricky part. Alright, let me see if I can do what I'm thinking here. Oops. Let me see how that's looking. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Worked out. Let's see. These going here. All right. The tower's not going to be functional. It's just purely cosmetic. All the workstations are going to go in the crafting area out here. think I'll finish the facade here, and then we'll go go do some Thrall knocking out, and then I'll finish it off in between. Yeah, that looks really good, I think, actually. Yeah, let me finish the let's see this. Wait, did I do that right? Did I do that right? No, I don't think I did. Okay. Gonna have to just do it like that. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Well, it's dark now. Game Labs asks if I have the Cathedral set. I do not, unfortunately. It's pretty sweet. It adds basically additional pieces to the Stormglass set I'm using here. Critical says, the building snapping always annoys me, never goes where I want. Yeah, it's pretty tricky. And sometimes it just refuses to move correctly, rotate or whatever. Critical says, I think you misplaced windows for walls on the second layer. No, I did that intentionally. I wanted to vary it. Alright, I think that's the facade done, guys. Yeah, pretty cool. I like it. Alright, well, I'll let you guys vote. You want me to keep building, or you want me to go knock out some Thralls? I'll keep building while you think about it for a second. Place your votes. Alright, Critical and Phenom both vote for knocking out Thralls. Alright, that's what we'll do. Let me finish this one wall section here. Alright. What are you on? You're not. You're on defensive. Okay. I feel like the tower needs to be taller. Might do that later. Peter Day says Thrall Hunt 2. Okay. Unanimous vote. Do have bindings. Yep. I need a taskmaster too, so I can make chain bindings. Actually, I can make whip bindings. I think I have some layered silk. 2 hours of knocking out thralls with purple lotus orbs. I only have 8 of them. And well, I was thinking we might try to knock out a relic hunter too, maybe, but I have one truncheon. Should have made another one. I don't know, we'll see. Let's just do some shopping for passive thralls. Oh yeah, let me put down the Wheel of Friendship, as Angar would say. I do have the materials for this. I need to exit creative mode. Okay. How much gruel do you have? 30? Here, you can have your exotic feast. Alright, so shopping list. Blacksmith 3 or better, Alchemist 3 or better, Taskmaster 3 or better. Or do you need a named Taskmaster to get the bindings? I don't know. The Taskmaster's not super important. But. Yeah, everybody, please hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate that reminder there, Critical. And Critical says there's a guaranteed tier 4 Taskmaster spawn at the Mounds of the Dead. Alright. Don't think we'll go up there today, but I will keep that in the back pocket. Alright, so there should be some blacksmiths up here. Armor 3, 2. So we do need an armor. Alright, I'm gonna run over these guys. What are you? Blacksmith 1, Blacksmith 1. Alchemist 2. Carpenter 2. Dancer 2. No, thank you. I do need a sorcerer. Let's grab one of those. It's easy. Show you how these work. So these are neutral NPCs. If we started to knock one out, they would all start attacking. But we can just use our purple lotus orb. And it will probably knock a couple of these guys out. What are you? You're not anything good, are you? Yeah. Alright. Grab our... see, I need sorcerers to make spell pages. Easy start. Alright, there we got one in there. Blacksmith 2, Blacksmith 1, useless. Carpenter 2, already got a name, Carpenter. Dancer, Fighter, Cook 1. Dancer, Blacksmith 1. Come on, Blacksmiths. Archer 1. Any name dancers in here? No. Oh, here's Conan. You guys want to talk to Conan for a second?
So you live, and we meet again. Tell me, have you had a good chance to look around? Seen your fill of these exiled lands? It's not too late to get back on that crucifix.
Alright, so the voice actor for this Conan does not sound like the voice actor in the opening movie. The voice actor in the opening movie sounds much more Conan to me.
Any fool can see that you need answers. Left hanging for the vultures on that cross. A cursed bracelet that keeps you trapped in this place. Everybody trying to kill each other. I should leave you all to your fate. I don't have the stomach for sorcery. Give me a foe that I can strike with cold iron. Ah! I'll be here a while. His wine tastes like boiled camel's piss and the bread's half weevil, but I'm comfortable enough. If you have questions, ask. I wandered for a while after I pulled you from that cross. In the south, I found desperate souls and Darfari man-eaters. In the east, apes that walked like men among the overgrown ruins of an ancient city. I found an amphitheater where the ancient dead walked, and the memories of ancient battles stained the sand. It stank of sorcery. So I left.
Just giving you kind of a tour of the exiled lands.
I have traveled far and seen much. From the glittering ice of Asgard to the jungle expanses of the Black Kingdoms. I have been thief, pirate, and mercenary. But nowhere have I seen gods as I see them in this land. These avatars that stalk and spread destruction in their wake. These are not gods. These are what men want gods to be. Weapons.
So talking about the avatars, if you don't know about those, if you've only played single player, if you build up your religion enough, max out the altar, you can summon a giant avatar. Each religion has a different one, and you can use it in PvP to raid other people's bases. So it doesn't really have... I mean, you could use it to kill enemies and stuff in mobs in single player or solo, but PvE.
There is a woman. I freed her from the cross just as I did you. I followed her trail across the exiled lands. I missed her here by a scant few hours. She had left in search of a map room and a way to free herself from the exiled lands. Her trail ended in the map room. She was gone and all of her companions slaughtered. Listen. If you have news of Razma of Shem, let me know.
Razma is the woman from the opening movie that Conan helps, and she helps him fight the demon cat things. And she will become important in the Staff of the Triumvirate quest we're working on. So she also went to the Archivist in the Unnamed City to try to find a way to remove the slave bracelet.
What do I know of sorcerers and their feuds? I do not dabble in the dark arts. But whoever and whatever put you here is a wielder of the dark arts. You are like a wolf in a trap. You struggle to flee, and yet, in the end, it will kill you. Be smarter. Find out what they want, then hold it close. They will come for it. And then... your jaws around their throat.
Hey! Allison Novak coming with a $10 donation. Thank you so much, Allison. I appreciate that. I made my hourly rate today. I appreciate that. Always exciting, but I'm happy to just hang out with you guys and play this game. Let's see what else he has to say.
Just remember this. If you do succeed, if you do manage to find a way to remove your bracelet and leave the exiled lands, you will have to make a choice. Stay and be the hero of your own story, or leave and risk losing it all. The choice will be yours.
Peter Day says he is not
Choose
battle-worn.
wisely.
Oh yeah. Our spines are not nailed to our backs. Is that what he says?
Any fool can see that you need answers.
Have you
Left
read any
hanging
of the
for vultures
Robert
on
E.
that
Howard
cross.
books, Peter?
A cursed bracelet that keeps you trapped in this place.
Or stories, I guess I should say.
Everybody trying to kill each other. I should leave you all to your fate. I don't have the stomach for sorcery. Give me a foe that I can strike with cold iron. I'll be here a while. His wine tastes like boiled camel's piss and the bread's half wheat.
Alright, he's repeating himself. But yeah, Angar said he's got a Robert E. Howard omnibus he's working on, so definitely something I'm interested in. I started reading the Marvel comics. Tanner, Blacksmith 2. Are you a named cook by chance? Nope. We're gonna have to fight these,
My soul to the stillborn god!
No, don't kill her! No, no, no! Don't kill her!
Set will grant
No.
cunning.
No, don't kill her! Just follow me, follow me. Named, alchemist. on, dude. Follow me. Why is he not following me? Alright, let me just get to him to teleport. Oh, there he is. Alright, let me put you on passive. There we go. See if she's de-aggroed. If not, I'll just maybe try to knock her out. The old although I'm gonna have to deal with all the other guys in the area. So let me see. Are you calm down, my friend? You mind if I recruit you? Alright. Hopefully these thugs don't respawn. It's gonna take a couple of these. Alright, we found a named alchemist, guys. Awesome. Oh, food and water time. Thank you. Let's see, water. Alright. Sweet, guys. One thing off our shopping list. Oh, we got the sorcerer too, but that was easy. Peter says he does have some old Conan comics. The Marvel or the Savage Sword of Conan? Alright, she's about to go down. Right. Easy, easy. Whoa, that was close. About to have a ruckus. Critical says this seems like a much more peaceful way to knock them out. Normally mine would end in bloodshed. Yeah, just drug them a little bit, and they become your friends. Alright. I think if we run out of render distance, it'll re-roll all the spawns. I want to see if we can get a blacksmith 3. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do some slaughtering. Peter says he got them in the 70s, but he can't see his comment. Okay. Yeah, we can see your messages, I think. I got them in the 70s, I cannot see my comment, and then yes, and I have some old Conan comics. Those are your last 3 messages I see. Alright, that's probably far enough. I'm not 100% sure they re-roll when you go out of render distance, but I think so. Usually when I play, I'll just run, you know, my official server games and stuff. I would just run through there every now and then and see what's available. Not like do a focused effort. Alright. So Phenom says if you do go far enough on single player, it re-rolls. Okay. What do we got? Armor. Ooh, armor 3. Yeah, I'll take you. Let me check on the blacksmiths first. Blacksmith 2, blacksmith 1. Alright. At least we can stitch heavy hide now from, or thick hide from regular hide. 420 health. I think the devs are trying to tell us something. Oh, did I not hit play? Alright, sorcerer's done. Throw you on the horse. Alright, I'm gonna check for a few more blacksmiths, but we'll wrap it up here in a minute. I appreciate everybody coming. Does the XP for enemies seem unbalanced? Yeah, it's pretty random, Critical, I agree. Like, I mean, like some things will be 8,000 that are way easier than something that's 2,000. Yeah, I agree, man. XP is pretty inconsistent how you would guess it to be. Alright. Blacksmith 2, Blacksmith 2, come on, guys. Carpenter 2, Carpenter 2. Dancer 1. Cook 1. Fighter. Carpenter 2, Cook 1. Carpenter 2, Carpenter 1. Cook 2, okay. Alright, well, I'll try to get a blacksmith 3 on my own. Definitely have shown you guys how the purple lotus orb works. So yeah, it's been about an hour. I think we'll call it right there, guys. I really appreciate everybody coming. Let's see who we had today. Scroll chat back. Alright, Critical Condition was here. Phenom Yar. My 2 channel members, love you guys. Thanks for being members. I really appreciate the support. Robert Mannix. I don't think Kathy Ann was here today. I hope she's doing okay. Peter Day was here. Thank you for stopping by, Peter. Reliquancy was here. Thanks, buddy. Let's see here. Allison Novak popped in and gave a $10 donation. I appreciate that, Allison. Game Labs stopped in. Thank you for coming by, my friend. I appreciate that. I think that is everybody, guys. I will finish that base in between episodes, show you guys what it looks like finished, and try to get a Blacksmith 3 at least. And next week, I guess we'll probably, I don't know, maybe we'll get a Relic Hunter, or we'll take on a dungeon, one or the other. We might move up to Relic Hunters, but we shall see. So thanks for watching. If you liked the episode, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Consider becoming a member to support the channel directly. And have a good day.